So today I'm going to give you the keys to true confidence, the keys to becoming confident. So we're going to break it down. I think we've all, as men, we've all got that feeling inside us. We all picture that Spartan warrior on a daily and imagine ourselves playing that role and being that alpha male, that top of the food chain echelon male. We've all got that idea in our minds, and it's perfectly natural to think like that because it's all in our innate DNA. At the end of the day, our ancestors have come from a bloodline of hunting, have come from being these primal alpha males. So it's no wonder we're feeling a little bit lost, or the burning desire to be something better than we are right now because of the state we're living in the current society. Sat there fucking watching porn on our phones and not really doing much, and we're not conquering, we're not hunting, we're not taking over land, reigning empires like our ancestors anymore. So how can we become confident? How can we get the keys to confidence? So I'm going to break it down. What actually is confidence? I've asked this question to people on a lot of times, and they can never really give me the answer. So you say you want to be confident, but what does that look like for you? What is confidence to you? Now, everyone's perspective on confidence is going to be a little bit different, but when we think about it, no doubt we will compare ourselves to these people that appear to be confident, because that's what it looks like to us. We can only really judge off what we have experienced and what we have perceived in the past. So, what is confidence? I believe confidence is that feeling of truly relying on your capabilities and having a true sense of self, having the connection to the deepest sense of self. And it's that sense of you don't need anyone, you're fully reliable, you're fully responsible. Internal belief on how you're going to handle and face challenges, how you're going to complete tasks. It's going to have impact on your well-being, how you think about things, how you perceive things. Your confidence is going to affect all these factors, and if you lack it, the rest of your life is going to act, because once again, you're not going to seek challenge, you're not going to pursue your goals, you're not going to step into uncomfortable environments, which is going to trigger growth. Do you think Alexander the Great was confident or unconfident? Think about it. So that was the underlying factor. He was the other end of the spectrum, where people like Hitler, like, do you think they were confident or unconfident? They had an ultimate superiority complex where there was the fucking man, there was the dog bollocks, no one could fuck with them. Now that's a bit extreme, we're not trying to achieve that, well, unless you want that. But it's all coming from that underlying intrinsic feeling of confidence. So, how we achieve it, I truly believe we achieve true confidence by sticking to our word and doing the things we said we would. It doesn't come down to the six pack, it doesn't come down to the nice car. These are just byproducts of positive actions. So it's positive reinforcement. You do what you said you would. It's as simple as that. So if you keep telling yourself you're going to go to the gym and don't go to the gym, what's that going to do? It's going to have a negative impact on the way you think and the way you feel about yourself, because you can't stick to your own word. So how can anyone else trust your word? If you're a man of force, you just do exactly what you said to do on the time you said you were going to do it. You are turning up, you're ticking the boxes, you're excelling or overachieving on the things that you set yourself. You're looking for challenges. You're not shying away from challenges, you're looking for them because you understand your capabilities. So that's cultivated and built through these small, tiny, minute actions we take throughout the day. We think these small things don't matter. These small things matter way more than we can imagine, and they compound over time. So think about achieving or attaining a six pack. How do you get there? It's the series of habits leading up to that. So what will you have to do? You'll have to make sacrifices. You might have to stop eating out. You're going to have to calorie restrict and control your food. You're going to have to feel a little bit hungry at times. You're going to have to say no to food when you really want to eat the food. You're going to have to be training consecutively and consistently. You're going to have to make sacrifices from social events potentially. You might not see friends every now and again because you're pursuing a goal. So if you can say no and sacrifice and stand in your own energy and understand that your mission is more important than anything else, then that's going to give you that sense of confidence, because you can say no. You don't even need to give an explanation. Nope, I'm just doing this. I'm busy. And that's going to give you the sense of confidence, because you understand what you're chasing and what you're pursuing is more important than what anyone else can have to offer for you. and ticking the boxes every day, get up and do what you said you would. And if you're struggling with that currently, then just start small. Just start with something small and minute. Because even if you just say he's going to do something, like I'm going to get up and do 10 press ups, something as minimal as that, even 5 press ups. Okay, as soon as you do that, you're like, right, I did what I said I would last night. I plan to do that, and I've got up and I've done it. Gives you that small sense of achievement, and that's how you cultivate confidence over time. It is built up by these small, minute habits that you do behind closed doors when no one's watching. The things that are easy to push off, the things that are easy to say no to, because why not? Fuck it, no one's watching, doesn't really matter, does it? But you're watching, and that's the most important thing. You are watching yourself, and your brain is operating, and your brain is analyzing your actions, your thoughts, and behaviors at all times. So every time you don't complete that action, that's going to have a negative. That's going to bank in the bank of low confidence. Every time you do what you said you would, it's going to bank in the bank of high confidence. Be that man that shows up. Be that man that completes the task. Be that man that's there on time. Be that man that's turning up. Be that man that's setting challenges, overcoming challenges. This is how you cultivate confidence. And this is true confidence. And this is how all these conquerors over time built up, because they was there. They was in the front lines. They were doing what they said they were. They were taking fucking action. They weren't sat around moping around on Instagram, scrolling on TikTok. They were conquering the world through taking action, and that is it. Right, let's go and get confident, motherfuckers.